Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hi, everyone. We are here in Bacalar, Mexico.
Yes.
We have been here for almost 2 weeks. And we've been enjoying it so much that we haven't done any recording.
We keep adjusting.
Yes. But we did, with that said, we did start school here. So that was a good thing checked out of the way.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we'll have more content around that as well. And like what we're doing, what we're learning about, and those kind of things. But for now, we want to kind of recap our last couple of weeks in Canada. And then talk about Bacalar. So when we left you last, we had just left our house sit where we were for 3 weeks.
Yep, I got a souvenir.
Yeah, Isaac almost cut his finger off. And so that was our first experience with Canadian healthcare. And in our last video, we talk about that. And so, we get into Toronto and everybody was telling us like, oh, driving into Toronto is going to be terrible. And you guys are going to be like, the traffic's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. And we came in on a Sunday night and it was like nothing. It really was like a non-event.
Just smooth sailing.
Yeah.
It really was.
And so maybe it was just the time of day we chose or time of the week or whatever, but it was great. And we stayed in the Roncesvalles.
Okay.
I think that's how you pronounce it. They call it Ronci, which is what I called it too, because I can't obviously pronounce the other one. And so we stayed there, like right at like Queen and Ronci Avenue. Okay, so it was like right in the thick things. It was great location.
Amazing location. Good for the getting around the city with the buses and trains that they had running through. There were restaurants, amazing restaurants. We tried at least 3 of them. We tried to cook. Yeah. For the most part, but sometimes,
Yeah, we did explore. That was like, Toronto is such a foodie city anyway.
Right.
Like, there's just food everywhere. So, but we were able to walk. We were right near High Park. That was the first day that the next day we walked over there. And then we went and got our Metro passes, our Presto. And we learned after the fact that you could actually have just done it all on the app. Including adding funds and everything. We did not need to make the trip down to the
but we didn't want to mess up, so it was cool figuring out how to get to the station. And it's helping us stay in the exercise mode too. We try to make sure we walk more than ride, but if it's super hot, because in spaces like this it gets pretty warm.
For sure. And it was warm there in Canada those last couple of weeks.
Yes, it was.
And we had good weather that week in Toronto. It actually wasn't even that warm. It was just really nice the whole time. Look at the city, guys.
Here. 14 minutes.
This is like the downstairs main, like kind of like basement.
Look, there's literally a bat. Ew, that was so gross.
This is more like the basement.
Mom.
Yes.
What I did was so gross, Mom. I went.
Okay.
But where are we supposed to put our shoes?
Up here, up.
This is where everything is, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow.
Why is it so clear? It's the upstairs.
Yeah, that's where the bedrooms are.
And we have 3 crazy levels. I got some shit. I go down.
Okay, I think this is me and Dad's room.
Is it like a pull-out?
It's just for a couple nights. You'll just have to sleep on the couch, but.
This bathroom's like. Okay, well, I'm taking the towels. Nobody's that home.
We made it to Toronto, our last stop in Canada, and everybody was like, wait till you get to Toronto, the traffic's going to be terrible. But we drove in Sunday night. It was not bad at all. We didn't have any backups whatsoever. So that's my story. We get to park our car where we're at our Airbnb, And then we are going to walk and take public transit everywhere because I can see why you don't want to drive in the city. It makes sense. But we're in the Roncesvalles neighborhood, and it's really cool around here, and it's a very walkable, nice neighborhood. We went to High Park today. I think we're going to go, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. But anyway, we love Toronto so far.
Those are marbles.
No, I got you these right here. Yours are with.
This is not ketchup. It says very hot.
Okay.
What
What'd you get? You got jerk chicken?
Jerk chicken, some
got
some dirty rice.
Japanese food and sushi. Sushi for the girls. Me sushi.
For me.
Oh, what is this again?
Guys,
This is teriyaki yam.
this is what I got.
Ooh, yeah. It's a
And
California roll.
Those marbles taste good.
Darling, do you want to taste this
The
first or
marbles taste
sushi
good.
first?
I'll probably try a bite of my sushi first.
Oh, is this here?
Where?
You gave me a lot too. I mean, the serving size is freaking amazing. The restaurants
Yes.
in public transportation.
Yes.
Okay.
So in Toronto, we had a 3-story townhome. It was
Beautiful.
It was big. Our rooms were like all the way on the top floor, which was nice. It felt very safe.
Yes.
We didn't even really use that downstairs area at all. We just pretty much
The
used
girls
the living room.
went down there and played around. We couldn't really figure out the TV down there,
Oh, yeah, that
so
was a downside.
you know
So
it was.
just kinda-
But there was a door that led out into the courtyard from
That
down
was
there.
really
There
cute.
was a door on the second level that led out onto a deck that had steps to go down into the courtyard.
So we were right there, like I said, at like Queen. So we were able to get right on the streetcar to pretty much get anywhere.
Yes.
So we went all over. We went like to Hyde Park, like I said, and then we went to Kensington Market and walked all around Chinatown.
Did we go to the mall there too?
We did go to the mall. We went to Graffiti Alley. So one of my favorite things that we did in Toronto was go to the Evergreen Brick Works, which was where you have to get on the streetcar and take it like all the way around, and then you get off and you get on a shuttle, and then the shuttle takes you to the Brick Works. But the Brick Works was this place that used to be an old brick factory, and they redesigned it and rethought it into kind of a nature space. There was a children's garden, there was food trucks, they were having like a big block party, they were having a movie night there, which we didn't end up staying for the movie, although that was kind of why we went in the first place.
Right.
But we just were tired out, I think, at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
it was a long day. We
It
got out
was.
early that day.
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, vai me parar. 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 Vai me parar.
Enquanto parede, enquanto parede, enquanto parede, enquanto
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, vai me parar. 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 Na festa do fim de semana. Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana. Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Passo bem
paredes, vai, vai, em quatro paredes, em quatro paredes, vai, vai, em quatro
Na festa do fim de semana, só o limão. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, vai me parar. 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 Vai me parar.
I don't like it. I'm not a coconut person.
Look at me. I got a rainbow cupcake. I got a duck. How do I get this out?
She was great. Say it if you're gonna say it.
I got a double chocolate cookie.
All right.
And then I think probably our best day was when we went to CNE, which was the Canadian National Exhibition, which is their big festival every year in Toronto. That's
so much fun.
That was from usually the middle to the end of August. And yeah, it's huge.
We bought bracelets and we stayed
yes,
all day.
We did. We were there all day long.
Yes.
And so that was really, really cool. The girls had such a fun time. Elena was tall enough to ride like a lot of the rides.
Big rides. And
yeah.
Emmy and I were tall enough to ride the teacup and a few other rides.
But Emmy even got on some rides, I feel like, that were, with us. She was able to get on a couple more that
she
were maybe
did bumper
a little
cars
bit.
with me.
Yeah.
We got in there and was crashing up a few folks. She had fun doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great. The cool part about, you know, having two kids and two parents is we can, you know,
Right, like divide.
break off,
yeah,
divide,
split
and you know,
up and
because
do stuff.
I can find interest with Emmy, and I am not interested in roller coasters or anything like that, you know.
And
so.
I will say, after that, I no longer am either. However, yeah, I just after you reach a certain age, being flipped upside down for like the 30th time in a row,
That doesn't seem as fun.
it's not as fun.
No,
But,
and a lot of mine has to do from when I had my surgery, so my balance and it's all a
yeah,
thing.
he is a harder time. Even.
Yeah, so.
But I can still do it, and you know, I think though even Elena was not
She-
as enchanted after a
few,
while.
she still wanted to show herself as being tough though, because both of you are very competitive.
True.
You know, so you guys would keep each other going even if you both wanted to quit anyway.
Yeah. Yep. But that was such a great day though.
It was.
We tried all kinds of the food. They had like a big food hall. They had all kinds of different
Fresh squeezed
weird
lemonade.
food there.
Oh,
like
man.
Just a whole bunch of different cuisines and different things like what were the labubu cheese curds and just very weird stuff. They had like these huge long hot dogs, all different kinds of fried everything that you can imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it was one of the most amazing experiences I had at an amusement space.
Yeah, it was really, really
You know,
fun.
and it was huge. We didn't
It
even get
was.
through all of it, and we were there for about 8 hours.
Yeah, it
There was
was. It
still
was
so much
big.
more to
It
do.
was big.
They had concerts going on in different
Yeah.
parts of it. They had different spaces where you could refill your water containers. So, you know, just different stuff that just, you could tell that it's been done for a while and everyone took pride in it.
Yeah.
It was a great setup. I felt very safe. There was no drama.
Yeah.
There was absolutely
Everybody
no
was just
drama.
having fun. And,
Yep, a lot of smiles, a lot of nods. Definitely a lot of different cultures. There was
Yeah.
tons of different cultures.
Toronto is a huge multicultural city, and they make it work. You know what I mean? Like everybody is respectful. I think everybody just loves Toronto. So like you either love it or you don't, I guess.
Right.
But
I'm still early in my traveling days. You know, my traveling times. She's traveled quite a bit through her life. So this is all like kid in a candy store to me. I love it. Love it. I am gonna, you know, I really had a good time. We had a very good time. The accommodations were amazing. You know, we didn't have any complaints at all.
Yeah, it was great.
The host responded to anything we might need right away. It was
I
just
loved too just the walkability. Like we got rid of our car in Toronto, so we had to we didn't have a car anymore, so we
Yeah.
couldn't really drive. Of course, we didn't drive any. Like our
No,
car
we stayed
parked.
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto, passo bem solto, passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, vai me parar, 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 vai me parar.
Enquanto parede, enquanto parede, enquanto parede, enquanto parede.
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto, passo bem solto, passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, vai me parar, 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 vai me parar.
paredes, em quatro paredes, em quatro paredes, em quatro paredes.
Na festa do fim de semana, só o limão. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto, passo bem solto, passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, vai me parar, 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 vai me parar.
And I was like, yep.
Can I take you guys this picture?
We stayed parked. We didn't need to.
Yeah.
The public transit was enough.
Yeah,
It was
great.
close enough. We just walked to the end of the street. We were getting on and going any direction we wanted to go to.
Yeah.
You know, so that it was an amazing experience. You know, as I keep saying, I keep finding myself saying that. You know, this is an amazing experience. You know, so.
So then we left Toronto. We got a great deal on a flight on a Wednesday, and I actually hadn't planned for us to be down here in Mexico until the following Monday to be at the place that we are now. And so it was, I thought to myself, I'm like, should we stay a couple extra nights in Toronto at whatever a night, or should we
Right.
just go down to Mexico? And I found the flight deal was better and everything if we just flew down to Mexico. So we flew. It was an early morning flight.
The girls flew for the very first time,
Yeah.
and they did amazing.
Yeah, even though they both said they did not like it.
Just because of the ear pressure, you know,
Yeah.
I deal with it too. Yeah, and those of you who have dealt with it, you understand. You know, but
They were so excited the night before though, because our flight, we had to leave. Our Uber picked us up at 3 a.m.
Yes.
or something like
3
that. Yeah,
a.m.
it was early because our flight was at 6.
But it was a great time to get. I mean, it seems like everything fell into place everywhere. Getting to the airport,
Yeah, it was super
getting
smooth.
through, you know, everything that we needed to get through to check in and get prepared. We were called on the plane early.
Yeah, they let families on early. So we got back in our seats, and I was kind of worried because I'd chosen seats a little bit closer to the back, a little bit closer to the bathroom, because I didn't want to be over the wing because that's hard to see out, and I wanted the girls to be able to see. And I wanted to be close to the bathroom. So with that, I was kind of worried because the flight crew usually uses some of those back storage areas. And I'm like, oh man, this is going to get all filled up, and then we're not going to be able to get our carry-on. They're going to make us check our luggage, all the traveling anxiety that goes through my. And so then they were like, families with kids can board next, like right after the first class people, basically.
We're
And they're
like,
like,
yeah.
okay. And
So needless to say, we got great space.
Yes, we did. We got in there, and then the best part about the whole thing, every traveler's dream happened to me on this flight, was I did not have anybody in the aisle seat. It was aisle seat empty, me, and Elena. It was wonderful. It was the best ever.
Yeah.
Isaac didn't get that lucky, but
the
you
guy
can't
was really
expect-
cool though.
Yeah, you can't
know?
expect that on every flight. But
Yeah, I'm
in
a
fact, that's
I'm
like
a
the
talker
first-
anyway, so
That's the first time I think that happened, but the girls were exhausted. Emmy was sleeping in the airport. Like by the time we got in and through security in Toronto, we had probably like an hour or so to kill. We went and got some breakfast.
she slept most of the flight.
She did, and she slept most of both
Bus
of them
ride.
slept on the bus too.
Yeah.
So, but that's what we're gonna get to next is our first time here in Mexico.
What?
It's our last night in Canada.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to get on the plane to go to Mexico. How are you feeling?
Oh, she's talking to you. Oh.
Amazing awesomeness,
You're excited?
but I'm also kind of scared.
So it is 3 a.m. and we're standing outside our Airbnb in Toronto, getting ready to wait for our Uber to go to the airport. It's the girls' first time flying. How are we feeling?
I'm really scared, but I'm also excited.
Are you saying help you?